Good evening. I'm Nancy Grace. I want to thank you for being with us. Bombshell tonight. In the last hour, eerie and threatening slasher video emerges. It's mommy's live-in boyfriend, like out of a horror movie. And apparently smoking pot too on video. We have the video.
First, of course, I never would have thought he could have anything to do with Hailey's disappearance or could ever hurt her. But now he just not being cooperative and not talking to them.
Sean Adkins, only named suspect in this case.
New video from YouTube.com emerges of what appears to be Sean Adkins allegedly smoking pot.
To the people who are pointing fingers at you, what do you have to say to them?
You know, they're entitled to their opinion.
Chilling slasher video and pictures emerge from MySpace.com, believed to be of suspect Sean Adkins.
I love her with all my heart, and I believe she loves me with all her heart.
If he did hurt my daughter, I would be disgusted by that.
We are taking your call straight out to Priscilla Lawang, a CNN affiliate KTAB, standing by there at Hailey's home. What can you tell us, Priscilla?
Well, Nancy, it's day 21 and still no sign of Hailey Dunn. Right now, the talk of the town is that slasher video you just talked about of Sean Adkins. It has many searchers have a renewed enthusiasm and a renewed purpose in their search for Hailey.
To Jane Casares, legal correspondent in session. So much has happened in the last 72 hours. Bring me up to date, Jane.
Oh, Nancy, let's talk about...
Wait. Jane, can you see the monitor?
Oh, I see it.
Okay, take me down, please, Brett, pronto. This is what has just emerged in the last hours. There you see the live-in boyfriend. Yeah, that's him, under the apparently rubber S&M horror mask. I'm going to go back to the mask, please. How'd you like to have that in the home with your 13-year-old cheerleader daughter? Okay, Jane, go ahead.
Well, Nancy, let's look at the facts for a minute. While Sean Adkins has been named a suspect in Hailey Dunn's disappearance, at the same moment this slasher video is being unreleased while a landfill is being searched in Abilene, Texas.
Repeat, I'm sorry, I cannot hear you. Repeat, Jane.
At the moment of time when this slasher video is being released, and this is allegedly Sean Adkins, it was discovered by people on Facebook that are trying to find Hailey Dunn. He is named a suspect in the disappearance of this little girl, and at the same time, Nancy, a landfill in Abilene, Texas is being searched to try to find her.
Everyone, more photos from MySpace page of Sean Atkins' cousin. Apparently, live-in boyfriend Sean Atkins wearing the slasher mask. It looks like it's straight out of Freddy Krueger or the Jason horror flicks. Liz, do we have the video where he actually reenacts a slice and dice scenario where he's sitting there reading on a sofa and then somebody sneaks up behind him with a machete? Also, Liz, please, I want to see the rest of the photos of Sean Atkins, the live-in boyfriend, standing there with the big machete, dressed in solid black in a ninja outfit. Oh, yeah, there you go. How'd you like your little girl to get off the school bus and have that waiting at the front door? Back to Jane Casares. Jane, I want to hear more about the landfill search. Go ahead.
Well, the landfill search was in...
Oh, wait, Jane, hold on.
Okay.
You were saying Sean Atkins reenacting a slice and dice. We're showing you what we've got of it. This video from MySpace of Sean Atkins in a so-called skit. Somebody pretending to scare him. Calls to Atkins and his attorney have not been returned. Now, this is what we get a hold of at the same time Atkins named a suspect in the disappearance of 13-year-old Hailey Dunn. Go ahead, Jane.
Nancy, do you realize the weapons that are in that video? Not only do you have knives, but you have guns. I studied this video. I saw like a machine gun. I saw a small gun. I mean, it really promotes violence in this slasher video that was found recently.
We are taking your calls live, but first out to Rupa Mikulaneni joining us from Hailey's home. Rupa, Jean is just telling us about a search of a landfill. What more can you tell me? I understand that cops dug under Hailey's house as well.
That's right, Nancy. We know that all weekend long, starting last week, Thursday or Friday, and all through the weekend, there were search parties and searchers and investigators searching this landfill in Abilene. Now, let's not forget that they started their search in landfills in this area, initially in Colorado City. And then, because the garbage dumped in this landfill tends to be transferred to Abilene, then they moved their search over to Abilene. And so there were men in hazmat suits with cadaver dogs, and apparently 2 of these cadaver dogs made 2 hits, Nancy. 2 hits. Now, police are not confirming tonight whether those hits are related to the Hailey Dunn case or not.
We are taking your calls live, and also with us taking your calls, Hailey's mother and father, Billy and Clint Dunn. They are joining us from Hailey's home. First to you, Billy Dunn, do you have any idea that your live-in was into slasher videos and making them, dressing up in these crazy horror masks and ninja outfits with machetes and chainsaws?
No, I knew that he had the mask, that he bought and traded mask. I didn't watch the videos. I think that's before we got together. I don't know. And I did see some online, and it's not good.
Joining us also, Hailey's father, Clint Dunn. A lot of you, so often we see people sitting back doing nothing. A lot of men involved in the lives of missing girls and women. Not so for Clint Dunn. He's been out physically looking for his girls. And I got to tell you, Mr. Dunn, I don't know what I would do. I admire what you're doing so much. I think I would just run out in the street and start yelling for the children. I don't know what I would do. Tell us what you've been doing to find Hailey.
It's just an uphill battle. I'm a rookie at all this, so I'm just doing what I can, passing out flyers. Every idea I can think of, I'm doing.
I understand you physically went out looking, following up on a tip. Where did you go?
I went to Odessa. I had a tip. Somebody may have seen Hailey, and I went to Odessa on Midland Street and Wall Street, and I interviewed a lot of people and walked up and down the streets, passing out flyers, talking to everybody, and it turned out to be a girl I never found her, but everybody said that she looked much older than 13.
So, bottom line, Clint Dunn, you're out there talking to people, following leads, beating the street. You describe yourself as a rookie. Let me tell you something, Mr. Dunn. We're all rookies. When you hear this news, nobody knows what to do.
Still no sign of Hailey.
I think it's going to be a horrible outcome.
Have you guys reached the realization and the reality that something could have happened to Hailey?
Well, that's obviously an aspect that we have to look at, yes.